of a curl on the right already.
Yeah, so I was playing with it again, and it seemed to work better this time than it did last time.
Okay.
But so I was trying to do like the top of my hair, and that I was really struggling with. So then I tried to do the bottom.
Okay.
And that seemed to be a little bit easier for me.
Okay.
And I think part of the problem is I was using too big of sections.
Okay. You can use really big sections. So let's see, how you're doing it, and then we'll go from there, and then I can help you get adjustments that were.
Okay.
So, I usually like to save the front piece for later so that we can get a really good curl in the front, though, if you want.
Okay. Okay, so we'll just do like this piece right here.
Okay.
And this hand like that.
Yep. Ah, good. Okay, so we can adjust that a lot. Let go of that piece of hair underneath, and then I want you to pick it up. Okay, so when you... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make that sound funny. We can adjust that. Okay, that's easy to adjust is what I meant to say. Okay, so when you put this piece back over here, I want you to pick it up underneath.
Okay, so do that, and then pick it back up underneath, okay?
Yeah. And then I want you to put your cord back further. So you're changing your angle a lot. I want you to put the front of the iron forward so that your wrist is more comfortable. See how my wrist doesn't look strained and yours looked like this? I want it to...
Yes, okay. So here.
So when you go in there, now rotate it there. Okay, good. Now keep it just like that and go down towards the lower corner of your mirror real slowly. Good. And don't unvroom your motorcycle. I want you to keep vroomed, if you know what that means, or rotate your guidelines a little bit more.
No, okay, but that worked better than before. So
yeah,
that's positive.
Yeah, we're pretty close. There's just a couple of little adjustments.
Okay, so back to the same piece.
Okay.
Then we go here.
Good.
And then this goes.
So you can close right away. Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Oh, I want you to go forward and keep your iron at the same angle. Don't let that cord lead. I want the top of your iron to lead. Good. And then start going down, but keep your cord lower than the rest. Yeah. Good. So you might have dropped off the plates a little bit, but I think you did a pretty good job.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. So it depends on what curl you want at the end, but if you do this, what it does is it knocks the curl out. If you want the curl to stay kind of where it is, or if you want it to be more curly, then I want you to kind of rotate it back into place.
Okay.
Instead of I call it raking through it. Try not to rake it out because that'll straighten it right away. And hair takes like a half hour to cool. So when you do that, you're getting it to cool back to straight.
Okay.
Okay. So let's try another piece and see how we do.
Okay. We'll try like this piece.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Okay. So then we go in.
Eyes are out there.
That's right. That's right.
Good. And then when you pick up that piece underneath, what I want you to do with that piece is hold it here so that it doesn't slip off of the plates. Because that's I think, a problem that you're having.
Okay. I think I missed.
And a little bit down. Yeah. That should be pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, that one's actually really pretty. So can you see it in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's good. You have so much hair.
I know. That's
awesome.
Why.
Yeah.
That's why it to be a good idea.
Yeah, it will be when you get the motions down and stuff. But when it becomes easier to you, which takes a couple of tries. Some people pick it up right away and just get the motions, and some people it takes a whole head to get it. And then once you get the whole head down, then you got it, and next time will be like nothing to you.
Okay.
So
I'm going to try again. I got another little piece back here.
Okay.
So then we go. Nope, we go.
Good.
And you can clamp down right at the beginning?
Yeah, for sure. And so now, there you've got your angle perfect. See how you're just wrapping forward? That is perfect. So now lead with your left hand so your left hand still feeds the hair in. Good. And then you can move it up a little bit so that it doesn't slip off on the plates down at the bottom.
Okay. But see, that didn't curl very good.
Yeah, I don't know if it was because of just the amount of hair or
Okay.
I'm trying to, I didn't get to see that whole, I don't know, I didn't pay as good of attention as I should have. And sometimes if you just prep your hair in the very beginning by pulling it all forward, then it can be nice and smooth. Yeah, see how smooth it is right there as you're coming through? That's
Yeah.
Okay, now tip your iron down a little bit, the cord. Yeah, and then go nice and slow there. If you're not off the plates, that should be a really great one. Good.
Okay. Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
And so what I do, because I have a lot of hair like you, so if you take that one, whoops, sorry, I got a hot mess here. Okay, so if you take that piece and kind of shape it in like this by twisting it one more time, like flipping it into place, you should be able to get like one more like, yeah, that's good. Just like one time over or something.
Okay.
There, see how much curl is in there? It's just
Yeah.
sometimes it's so heavy that it's like kind of forced not back into position, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So a couple of things that I like to do that I think would work well for you too is I take big sections at first and then I go in and I detail with like little pieces like this at the end. And those will add nice volume up here and a little bit of detail so that it doesn't look like a blob of a big curl, you know what I mean? But it's kind of, mine's kind of a blob right now because I've been messing with it a lot today, teaching people little techniques and stuff. But if you want to section it out and get, you know, different pieces in it, it can start looking better if you kind of separate those out. So that's just a little tip if that would help. Okay, so let's try one on the left and see how you do over there.
Oh, not the front. Okay. All right. So.
Good job. Perfect. Okay, so hold on one second. So when we come to the left side, what I want you to do, because if you were going to curl this way, come in underneath and go like this. If you did that, you're going to curl towards your face, which I'm not sure that most people want that look.
Okay.
I want you to know the difference, okay? So now that we have our piece prepped, what we're going to do is this was the right side. Now we're doing like a rooftop line over here. Now I want you to complete the rooftop by doing this. And your guidelines need to be in, not out. So do like a Michael Jackson Thriller. Yeah. And you can point to the back of the room. It's more comfortable if you use your iron to point to the back of the room.
Okay.
So take it out for a second.
Okay.
Okay, now I want you to come to the right side again, like you were.
Okay.
And then I want you to see how you're pointing to the front of the room instead of the back of the room. There you go. See how it's better? Okay, now you can vroom or rotate your guidelines to the mirror. Good. Now go down and keep your cord up so you're still a rooftop line and then travel forward. Yeah, good. Oh, I know what we need to do. We need to straighten your hair before it goes in instead of twisting it. Let me see how that does. Good. That should be really good. Yeah, that one's really good.
So that one's good.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. I just raked it.
I love that you said that. Raked.
I like that term.
Okay. So that's kind of mediocre. We can get better though. Okay. So this time I want you to, when you, after you straighten the hair out, when you, if you can treat it like a sheet of paper because your hair is so thick, that will heat it more evenly if we do that. You can stay on the left side though. Sorry, I'm tricking you by
That's okay.
being not a mirrored reflection.
That's okay.
Okay. You should be able to do that little piece that was in there too, unless you wanted that on the other side.
Okay, we'll do this. So straighten it out.
Good.
Okay.
And then see how I hold it like this?
Pull it forward like this.
Yeah, but also like I'm pinching it like this instead of pinching it like this. Yeah, like good. And what that does is it allows it to heat more evenly, and that will allow you to do bigger sections.
Okay.
Okay, good. So now what I do is I hold it, and then I flip it over, and then I let it all go, and then I hold it like this. Good. See how smooth that looks? Now let go of the piece before you feed it in, and then re-grab it nice and smooth. Yeah, good. So you're not pinching it. Good, good. And then make sure you're going down and forward and slowly, and then turn your head forward and keep your cord up. Good. It feels all confusing in the beginning, and then it'll get better and better as you try.
Oh, see, that was good.
Did we get a good?
Yeah. See, I don't know if I hold it too tight because it looks like creasy.
Can I see at the, can you move over a little bit? I can see it if you were just off the camera.
Sorry.
No, that's good. Yeah. So where does it look creasy? Like in the middle there?
Yeah, like, well, now it kind of died, but it's not. Okay, so maybe that was just, it's going to go away then. Never mind.
Okay. But yes, that like breaking, it looks like a bunch of brakes going, like somebody put on the brakes over and over and over. Yeah, that's just holding too tight. And it should glide through real smooth. Like most people can't even feel it. Like basically, if you were doing it on somebody else, you wouldn't pull their head. It wouldn't tug ever. It would just, you know, like I can just run it through and I don't have to fight my head against it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a good way to tell like how tight to hold it or not to hold it.
Okay.
And so you can tell like at the beginning, see you went slow, and then in the middle you went faster, and then in the end you went slow again. And that's how you can tell how well a curl shapes is by how slow you went on it.
Okay.
Okay.
So slower then.
Yeah, I think. I mean, your pace was pretty good. You just sped up for a little, like a slight section.
Okay, so if we try this one.
Yes, good. Forward. Good.
Forward.
Mm-hmm. Good. And drop your piece. Keep your cord up though, okay?
Cord up.
Yeah, that's what happened on the other one too. Your cord went down again. Good. That piece looks way better until that little snag at the end. Good.
Oh, see, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so see what happened is that's the difference between curling forward and back. That's how easy you can change the curl by dropping the cord. You're like, okay, this is pretty neat.
Okay.
That is so funny. Your hair, it's going to be so cool though, because I can see how good that is, but you can't, I'm sure. But that's funny. Oh man, that's a good one. So you don't leave it like that probably, huh?
Okay. Note to self.
Note to self. So here's the difference I'll show you. On the left side, when you do this, you're curling away from your face. When you do this or anywhere to here, you're curling towards your face, okay? So this is all away right here, like anywhere in here, and this is all towards.
Okay.
So it's like, I don't know how to even point on a clock, but like, 12 to 3 up is, yeah, with the cord, yeah. So just your rooftop line is the best way that I can describe it. So if it looks like a rooftop, you're going to go away. Like it at the bottom in the very beginning, and then you tipped and tricked it. You tricked it.
Yeah, just
but yes, the good thing is that it's easy to fix. So you can just go back in and pick it up, and it'll fix for you.
Let's try that.
And you can even start it. So you can do two things. You can try and get a curl going towards your face or going away. Okay, so now you flipped it. Yeah, I'm glad you're catching that. Yeah, good. Good. Keep it. Everything's perfect. Good. And keep your cord up. So you're tricking it again.
Yeah, that's counterintuitive to me.
So just remember your rooftop line, and remember your guidelines in. You're straightening now. You're on the straightening side. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's okay. We just got you rattled. Okay, so those are your guidelines out again. So follow the basics again. There you go. Good. Good.
Like that. And then my rooftop
Yes. Line. Rooftop line and forward is a key too.
Forward, not forward.
Yeah, that's forward. That's what I want. Good.
Oh, okay. See, that's better.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's great. That's a really pretty curl. Actually, like a really, really pretty curl. So Yeah, you are really getting the hang of it. A couple of things that I think would be really cool for your hair type is one thing I do a lot is I let go before the very end on my so that it looks more beachy. I really like that look. I think it looks more undone, and I think that's more what's in style right now. So if you, when you're feeding the hair through, when you get to the end, if you're just about to like let it hit the iron, then you can let go, and then it'll, you know, give you that more beachy look, which I think would be really cool for your hair type.
Okay, let's try that with this piece.
Okay. So when I say to, you just let go of the whole iron, okay?
Okay.
Okay, good. Now let your piece go under and make it nice and straight. Good. Everything you're doing there is perfect. Okay, so keep feeding it, and I'll tell you when to let go right there.
Okay.
Good. That looks pretty good. You might have had to let go a little bit before, but I think that's pretty good, actually.
Okay. And then we just form it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Great.
Okay. And then, so do you recommend like putting it up in sections and then like doing the bottom first and then like piecing it and doing the middle and then doing the top?
I personally don't. I curl from top down because I think all these are the curls I want to put the most effort into. And then down here, I just kind of give a wah to. I'm like, whatever. Because nobody sees this really anyway. So I just always want my good curls more up here. And I don't spend, I personally don't like spending the hour curling my hair. So, you know, I usually take 8 minutes to do my hair and no more. And so I feel like that takes my time sectioning and doing all that when I can just go in and do what we're doing and then just touch up the pieces. There's easy ways to find them. Like, so once you do this part, then if you put this all back like that, then you've got like the lower part all revealed. Yeah. Good. And then you just can get all of those the same way, you know?
Okay. But you got to do like...
Great. And you'll just have to go real slow on that one because you have such a nice big piece. And then instead of grabbing the iron, I think you're going to be much better off holding that hair so it doesn't fall out on you. But
okay.
I don't know. That looks really good. So I don't know if I would change anything that you did.
Okay. So I probably should start from the back though, because now I've got like hair everywhere.
Yeah, you'll kind of learn kind of a method to it. Like sometimes what I'll do is I'll split the curl that's done here and the curl that's done back here, and then I'll have it in the middle too. So it's just easy to get that way too. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So there's a lot of different ways. It just kind of depends on what works for you.
Okay. So just go in the middle.
Yep. Just reveal that piece from the root so that other pieces don't get entangled in it. That's pretty much the easiest way to think of it. Yeah. Good. Good. I like how you straightened that. That was really good. Okay, now let go right there. There. So that's, see how many different curls you've gotten? Like you've gotten a ton of different curls. And I like the variation in the style. I like to have different curls in there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. And I did that one. And so you just like move these.
Yeah.
Another one.
You could probably do almost that whole, you could probably do 2 more sections and have all of that done.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would think. An upper and a lower, kind of.
Okay. Upper and
So
lower.
I always take the upper ones as a tiny bit smaller and the lower ones as a little bit bigger because the lower ones, like I said, I just don't care about as much. They're going to get weighed down anyway.
That makes sense. Okay. So now we're here.
That's great. I can tell how much your process is speeding up. You know, like in the beginning, right? It feels like it's going to take forever to do it.
Yeah.
And then in the end, I think people get the hang of it and it just gets a lot better. Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting a lot better.
Yeah.
I guess, and I mean, I don't know. I think it might be my hair length, but I find it hard to like curl the upper part. Is that just like I need to turn more when I'm doing the upper part than I did?
Well, this is my little cheat for the upper part is I take little pieces like this because you have what I have, which is a ton of hair that weighs down. So I'll go in at the end and I'll curl little pieces like this.
Okay.
And then those create definition up here because the problem is it just gets so heavy when you have a lot of hair down at the bottom and the top. And the top, you just have to go a lot slower to get that top to curl because there is so much hair there.
Okay.
Good.
Well, the best.
Yeah, and that's what I'm now. If you go like this and kind of mix them all up, see how it looks. Very Victoria's Secret. Yeah, that looks great. So then I just go in and piece out a couple pieces that just need it and go from there. Because I don't think perfect curl is what everybody's looking for right now. You know, not like every piece perfectly curled. I don't think that's what is in style right now.
Yeah, no, I agree. Okay, well, I'll figure that out. But
Try your very front piece and get that one. Yeah, do that one. That's a good size to like detail with.
okay.
Wow, it's amazing how good you've gotten at this already. Like, it's really kind of impressive because I haven't seen many people be able to straighten that lower piece and do all that. Yeah.
Oh, see, that's what I want.
Yeah. See, you just turned and went slower at the very beginning, and that's how you get that all the way.
Okay. Okay. All right. So now I want to do that again right here.
Yeah. Exactly. Yes. That size of piece will do that for you. And you don't even need to recurl all the way. You can curl to where pick up from your roof line.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. I gotta start from.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
And then you can let go when you have curl already done. So I'll tell you where that is. So you could probably let go like right there. Yeah, perfect.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. What's that?
Just changed my life.
Yay. I like that. That's hilarious.
Okay.
Oh, that was a good one. Thanks for doing that at the end of my day. That was a good one.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
so we just piece in and then that, huh?
yeah. So big chunks and then piece out the top is basically how I work it because then, you know, you're not spending an hour on it. You can get it done in 10 minutes. It's just
yeah.
Yeah.
And then like hairspray or no hairspray?
I do hairspray after, yes. And if you want really big hair, I do upside down spray underneath hairspray and then spray the top. Mm-hmm. That's how I do it. Make sure you don't have one that's kind of one of the weighing down ones. My favorite is Kevin Murphy's Session Spray. So I don't know if you can find that or not, but a lot of people have just bought it on Amazon or something because it's by far my favorite. It's got really good memory to it. And so I think that's pretty much it. I think you've got everything. Do you want to try and do a detail curl on the right side so we make sure we have it over there too?
Yeah, probably. We'll do the front one because I left that one.
Okay.
And then what about any oil, like argan oil or macadamia nut oil or?
Yeah, I don't know if oils are counterproductive to curls. I don't know. Have you found that or no?
Well, I just know that I usually use it and my hair doesn't curl, so I thought that was worth a question.
Yeah, that's what I think is they're counterproductive to curl. Yep, and like oils and stuff. Those I'll put those in on a day when I want more like a weighed down curl instead of like a really full curl.
Okay.
But it has a tendency to fall out, so make sure you have a good spray. You know, oils are just they're counterintuitive to curls. Perfect. Now drop your hair over the back and then pick it up underneath instead of over the top. Good.
That makes more sense.
Good.
Okay, here we go.
Perfect. Okay, keep it from falling off the plates on that side. So you got to hold up a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Good. Perfect. Yep.
So
Good job. Hooray.
That was really good.
Yeah,
really good.
I like that one.
Okay, so we'll try this one. And then we go here. And then we go, put it back here. And then we hold. Roof line.
Good. Perfect. Perfect. And it doesn't have to be like a perfect roof line, right? It doesn't have to be like straight up and down. It can be just in general. Good.
Okay,
So that one would have just been fast.
Okay, so try that again.
Let's see. Try and shape that one though. Let me see what it came to. Yeah. It's not bad, but it's just a little in the middle. You can just pick that up if you want, or you can start from the beginning. I'm not sure.
I'll start from the beginning. I don't know how good I am to pick it up.
Okay. Good. Make sure you keep your, cord down as long as you can without like, setting the change in.
Uh-huh.
Good, good, good. That should be a great one. Perfect.
Okay, that was good.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that looks great. Okay.
I'm like this, and then you said for 30 minutes.
Oh, well, no, it doesn't really, you don't need to wait for 30 minutes by any means. Just
No.
when you finish your hair, then you can do it. That's just a good way to get people to know. I mean, it takes 30 minutes, but you can go before that, I promise. Okay. So, what I do then is I go like to the side like this, and then I pretend shampoo my scalp. So yeah, just shake. Don't like run your fingers through like this. I want your fingers at your scalp, and I want them like kind of teasing the hair under there. Yeah. Yeah. And so if you keep doing that, okay, now come back up to normal and let me see how that looks. So it usually fills it out like a bunch here. And maybe when you get more curls in that you would do that, more detailed curls,
Yeah, because this guy has more. Let's try that.
Yeah, there it's doing. I can see it. Yeah.
Better.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot better.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay. Cool.
That's great. I like it. It's going to be pretty. You're like a Victoria's Secret model standing in front of me. I love it.
Now I just have to do the whole thing, and then we'll figure it out.
Yeah, it looks great.